This 11-year-old black girl just got turned away from a white-only restaurant because of her skin color. But the next second, she becomes the richest black girl in America, thanks to a piece of land nobody wanted. And it all started with one special land grant document. The story takes place in early 1900s Oklahoma, where racism was rampant. As a descendant of former slaves, young Sarah was given 160 acres of land under the law. But her family saw this barren piece of land as worthless, nothing but tornadoes and snakes. Her dad even wanted to sell it immediately, but Sarah refused. Because she had an incredible secret, she could hear black gold rushing beneath the ground. To prove her instincts right, Sarah and her father approached the biggest oil company in the area, Pan Oklahoma Oil. The greedy oil tycoon Devlin used a cheap 6-month lease to get drilling rights for almost nothing. But after drilling, Devlin lied and said it was a dry well, not a drop of oil. He left his worthless equipment behind for Sarah, playing nice. His lie didn't last long though. Days later, someone showed up trying to buy this worthless land for cheap. Sarah's family instantly realized they'd been scammed. There was oil under that land. Once his cover was blown, Devlin showed his true colors. He sent men to break into Sarah's house in the middle of the night to steal the deed. They even shot and killed her beloved dog. Terror gripped the family, but Sarah didn't back down. While searching for her missing dog, she stumbled into a wildcat oil workers camp. There, she met the man who would change her life, a smooth-talking con artist with a conscience named Bert. Sarah told him everything about Devlin's scheme and made a bold proposal: use Devlin's leftover equipment, partner up to drill for oil, and split the profits 50. Bert was drawn in by this little girl's courage and the massive fortune beneath her land. He brought in his partner Mace, and the three formed an unlikely treasure hunting crew. They pulled core samples from underground and sent them to the city for testing. Turns out the tester had already been bribed by Devlin. He claimed the oil quality was terrible, totally worthless, but Bert was sharp. He called out the lie on the spot and snatched the samples back. They found an honest black geologist to retest it. The results shocked everyone. The crude oil beneath that land was top-tier black gold with insane purity, an ocean of it. But just as they were ready to strike it big, the drill bit got stuck deep underground. Getting it out would cost a fortune. They'd need professional equipment. The bank refused to loan them money. They were stuck again. That's when Bert the con artist decided to go back to his old tricks. He and Sarah pulled off a brilliant scam and got $2,000 from a rich lady he'd conned before. But danger was closing in. Devlin found out Sarah had new partners and completely lost his patience. He sent lawyers with forged contracts to sue them, while hired guns lurked in the shadows. Even worse, black kids in the area were already being murdered for their oil-rich land. Sarah's mother realized her daughter was in grave danger. Through tears, she begged Bert to keep her safe. Devlin also approached Bert with a sinister offer: become Sarah's white guardian, then legally sell the land to him. Bert would get a 15% cut, a fortune. Under the pressure of money and death threats, Bert wavered. He tried to justify it to Mace, saying it was the only way to